Hello, everyone. See some people already are here. How's everyone doing? Can First of all, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yep, we
Perfect.
can hear
Thank you.
you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Um, we're gonna wait a couple more minutes to make sure everyone is here. You can always use the chat at any time if you want to leave questions. Um, what we're gonna do today, this is our second meetup for EverBee email with the users, and I'm going to go through some of the latest changes we've implemented. I'm going to talk about of course, the biggest changes that are coming with Etsy's not giving us the buyer's email. And then I'm going to answer questions. And if you need any help with EverBee email or email marketing strategies in general, that's what we're here for. Right? Just curious as to where everyone is joining the call from. I'm currently in Canada, Spain, great, Connecticut, great, Georgia, Arizona, Florida, nice, great, great. Ohio. It's always good to see people from all over the place. Okay, great. So, so it's 12 noon Eastern. So with that, let's get started. Um, I'm going to share my screen and let's go to the dashboard. And as you can see, some of the few changes we've done here is now you can search or you can select filter by all time. You can filter this year, last year, as well as all these other filters. We've added two boxes here, one that shows the revenue that is attributed to emails. Basically, whenever someone clicks on an email that was sent and results in an order, it will be shown here. And this is the total revenue generated from your Etsy store. When it comes to campaigns, as you know, this section next week, after February 5th, will be removed due to the fact that Etsy is not going to share the buyer's email with us. I know that a lot of people like this feature over here, the ability to send the order confirmation, shipment confirmation, review request, uh, for a couple of reasons. Number one is that it builds the relationship with the buyer. Number two, it helps in building the email list, and that's what our focus is going to be, or what it has been over the past 3 or 4 weeks, is to help you find other ways to grow your email list. And I'm going to come and talk about those in a little bit. Um, for the campaigns, we've done some changes as well here. I'm not sure if you've guys had any chance with playing around with this feature, resend to unopened. So for this email, we've sent 6 emails. 3 of them were opened, and 3 of them were not opened, meaning that 3 of the users here did not open those emails. So we want to give this email another chance. So we click on resend to unopened. We have two options: sending it now as it is, or to edit this email. Now it's going to open up the editor, and we can select when we're going to send it. We can modify it as much as we like. What I would recommend when it comes to emails not being opened, it's primarily because the subject line or the preview line were not enticing enough for someone to open up the email. So I would change this subject line and not change anything else in the email. I would keep it as is. Um, Some of the subject lines that are, would get someone to open the email is if you use their first name in the email. And the way to do that is, let's remove this. You come to this section here and you include name, um, coupon code inside. Now, this would probably get a higher percentage um, open rate for this email. And then, you can schedule it or send it now uh, um, to the people who didn't open the email. Another thing I want to talk about is the product section here. So if we add another product section, there's of course the ability to um, add a custom listing. So let's say we have 3 products. You can add the product URL directly here. Um, for best selling, it's going to show the best selling products. And we've added here the option to use the share and save link if you have activated this feature in Etsy. And I think everyone should do that. All you have to do is select this toggle here, and what will happen is whenever someone clicks on this product, which is from the best selling listings or could be applied to the featured listings or newest listings, it's going to immediately use the share and save link, meaning you'll get a 4% refund on your order from Etsy. So that's for the campaign part. For the subscriber page, there's the uh, list of your subscribers and the lists that you've created, as well as here you can view your subscriber page. You can modify. Think of this as your landing page. You would share this URL on Etsy, on social media to build your list. People will come to a page that looks similar to this. They would enter their name and email and subscribe to your email list. And then they will go to the confirmation page, uh, which, you can take them to your Etsy shop or you can take them to a specific product by adding the link right here. Um, we are working on making these landing pages better, more improved, more easier to work with, so you can um, get more subscribers in a much easier way. So coming to what we're doing in terms of um, to help you build your email list. When it comes to email marketing, there are 2 things um, to keep in mind. The first one is you need to have a list. So you need to grow your list, build a list, and then you need to send emails to people on your list. Sending emails to people on your list is done here through the subscriber campaigns moving forward after February 5th. And from the results we're seeing with users, they're using these, whether it's a single campaign or an auto campaign, in a great way to generate sales. So the big question now comes is how to grow the email list. And the main thing is through sharing your subscriber uh, page with them or your landing page with them. So how can we make this? We thought about this, and how can we thought about how to make this easier for you guys so you can grow your list. Well, buyers are shopping on Etsy, so it makes sense to include links to this on in your Etsy store, whether it's in the product listing, whether it's on the product images, the shop announcement, and everywhere like that. So we're building now the functionality, which should be released sometime next week, where you'll be able to take this link and from inside EverBee email, it will push it to all these different places uh, so that users can uh, click on this link and be able to subscribe to your email list. This includes places such as the shop announcements, such as the um, the order confirmation email that Etsy sends when someone makes a purchase, um, and of course the digital download page for Etsy to invite them to subscribe to your email list. We're also working on another solution where you'll be able to generate a QR code from inside EverBee email that you can add to product images or possibly to one of your product images, um, so that shoppers, while they're shopping, they would see the QR code, you would add a text, subscribe to my email list and get 25% discount. Or if you're selling digital products, it could be subscribe and get a free digital product. All they would have to do is, if they're on their computer, they would scan it through their phone. If they're already on their phones, I know that Android has the ability from inside your phone to um, click on a QR code and opens up the link. Um, and for iPhones, I think they would have to save it in order to open it. But um, we're helping you with this. All you would have to do is a couple of clicks, and now you have this um, product listing image with a QR code that's linked to your landing page, that you can add to your product listings or even share it on social media. So these are coming soon, in the next week or so. So with that said, let me come back to the questions. It'd be great that we could build custom landing pages for the subscriber and that. And yes, so building custom landing pages, I completely understand that our landing pages, the subscriber pages that we have, are basic at the moment. There are few things that you can do with them. You can change the text, you can change the color and the link. But it would be great to be able to, customize it even more, changing the layout of the text and where you want certain things to appear, and the ability to add, different text and different images. And that is something that we are working on. It would be, I'm not going to say next week. It's going to take a little bit longer than that, but during February, you'll be able to create multiple landing pages, um, as well as customize them however way you want. And by doing that, by having multiple landing pages, one could be, for different offer. One could be, subscribe to my mail list and get a 10% discount. A different one would be subscribe to my email list and get a free product, for example. And you'll be able to segment the people who signed up for this list or for this offer, and people who signed up for a different offer. So we do not have to have separate landing pages. Um, so we are going to give you, you do have the ability to use this landing page here and customize, your shop logo, the text here, and the button. If you do, oh, sorry, I wasn't sharing my screen. Um, so Lisa, you do have the ability to, customize this basic customization in terms of the text here and the button. Um, and that would act as your landing page. In the future, you will have a complete landing page builder inside of EverBee email. Um, Hope that answers your question. Add a background, of course. Yep, adding a background, changing the color of the background, or adding an image as a background as well to this landing page. These are some of the changes we're working on. Right, great. Any other questions, or if someone would like to, um, you can type your question in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and ask the question on the call. A way to import email addresses from King Sumo. So the way you can import email addresses right now is it's a manual uploading of these email addresses. So let me share my screen and show you how that is done. So if you go to the subscribers page, click on add customers and import list, um, you can import your file that would have the email address and excuse me, the name of the name of the person on your list, whether you're importing it from KingSumo or you're importing it from another email provider like Aweber or ConvertKit. This is where you will be doing it. And we have an example of the CSV file that would show you the order of the columns. But if you're asking about like having it linked with KingSumo, and whenever someone signs up in KingSumo and that appears in EverBee email, we don't have this functionality as of yet. It's something on the roadmap that would happen soon. No, there's no API integration for KingSumo at the moment. However, I would say that we are building something that is similar to KingSumo in the EverBee style, which means that whenever we build something, we look at making it as simple as possible with as less clicks as possible to get the job done. Our approach, so basically for others who are not aware of what KingSumo is and what it does, it's basically a way to launch a giveaway campaign to build your email list. So how that works is, say you would have an offer. Typically, it would be, like offering a free product or something, something of extreme value to your potential customers, people who you want to join your email list. And you would post it on social media. You would run an ad campaign about that. So your campaign would last, a week or 10 days or 2 weeks, something like that. And once someone subscribes to your email list, they get a chance to win. Now they can increase their chances of winning by sharing your by sharing their entry on other places. So if they share it to a friend on email, but via email, they get another entry. If they share it on Facebook, they get another entry. If they share it on Instagram, TikTok, and so on. So now you have other people promoting your email list, and this is one of the ways to grow an email list, and we are building a solution like this to help you grow your email list in the similar to KingSumo, but in a different way. Thank you, Jan, for asking this question. Right. Any other questions or something I can help clarify? Welcome. So let me ask you a question in terms of how do you find EverBee emails so far? Are you getting orders? Are you able to, where's the area that you're finding most difficulty with that maybe we can help you with? Is it in terms of growing your email list? Is it in terms of sending emails, setting up emails, or possibly how to design emails and so on. And sometimes it says taking an email away from EverBee, but they were so helpful, and we've tried to communicate with them the value that uh, the users are getting from it. Unfortunately, it seems that they want to keep the buyer emails hidden, not only from us but from everyone else. Um, yeah, it is unfortunate that this is the decision that they came to. So exciting for those. It's great, wonderful, wonderful. Glad to hear it, and I'm sure you're going to love those features once they become available. And we're working day and night to make this happen. So one thing to mention in terms of strategy is that Valentine's Day is coming. 2 to 3 weeks, almost in 3 weeks. So that would be a good time to start creating those emails, emailing your list. People are probably, shopping is on their mind. So, um, you know, just start thinking about email marketing for Valentine's. I would say, start sending out emails this week, next week as well. And then after that, start thinking about the next major holiday, which would be St. Patrick's Day, in terms of email marketing and getting products set up in your shop for those two main um, events. When I think the campaign will change the products to feature their best selling, the person that show up are not correct, they will show feature product, for example. Um, so Danielle, I'm going to have the development team look into this one. Change the product to featured or best selling first. Sure, not correct. They show non-featured product, for example. Now, typically, it does take some time for us to get this information from Etsy. I'm not sure if the exact timing is if whether it's 15 minutes or 1 hour. Um, but I would definitely look into this and see why these products are not being shown. I know that it is not instant, but when the emails are sent, they show the correct products. Can we manually add clients? Yes, of course. So let me show you how to do that. Uh, First, I need to share my screen. Okay. So again, this can also be done in the subscribers page. All you have to do is click add customers and then add subscriber, and you would add their name, email address. The phone is optional, and then you would have to acknowledge that you have consent from them, send them emails. Now, of course, you can do that also from the dashboard by clicking here, add new list, import list, or add subscriber. This is one at a time. When displaying products on campaigns, the prices do not reflect the sales or discount applied to them. No, it doesn't. Is that something that you would prefer to have the discounted price? Oh, so it doesn't provide us. So we'll try to find a work around this. Um, as Natalie mentioned, thank you, Natalie. Um, but yeah, definitely something we would look into um, to ensure that. Um, Now, one thing, um, also, I know that the product titles on Etsy, the product titles are extremely long. And as Etsy sellers, we do that um, because we want to cram in as much or as many keywords as possible. However, when we look at the product inside of an email and the product title is in the email, it sort of covers two or three lines. Um, is this something that you are comfortable with? Or if we had the option to allow you to edit the product title inside the email to make it consistent and small. So, um, if you're selling, let's say, like a Valentine's Day t-shirt, instead of having it to be, like however many number of characters on three lines to just, manually edit the title for that product for the email, would this be something that um, would be of value to you? Uh, Perfect. Great. So yeah, this is something that we're also working on, and we will be releasing that soon. We won't be able to do it on when you select, best selling or new items, because these are updated constantly. It will be when adding custom products or including one product at a time. You're allowed to add 90 as an idea for everyone if you're not currently using section space for people to enter their email and opt in. Okay, great. So, any other questions or final feedback? Oh, trying to send a weekly newsletter of sorts to my subscribers. What would be the best way to do this? Creating a template and then editing the content. So, in this case, it depends on what you're going to have inside of the newsletter. If you're if you're planning on sending a weekly newsletter that just shows um, the newest products that were added in the store, then I suggest the following. Let me share my screen. So you'd go to campaigns, and you would create a new campaign, which would be an auto campaign. Start from scratch, and it will be on a schedule every week. You can select a day, Monday at 1 p.m., and then um, you would add your products here. No, you would add newest listings, select how many products you want, and you know, here are the newest listings for this week. And then you would save it, you would activate it. Of course, you would um, improve the copy here. And this way, every week at Monday at 1 p.m., this email is going to go out to your email list showing the newest uh, products. You can have a different one that says, these are the best selling listings for the week. That's also another option. However, if each week your email is going to have different content, then it would be a single campaign, not an auto campaign. And for this, you would go to new, select single campaign, and you can send it now or schedule it for later on a specific date, and you would you know create the email and send it to your list. And every week you would be doing a different email to your subscribers. And the reason why I'm suggesting using a single campaign in this case is because the content inside the email is going to be different each time you're sending the email. I hope this answers your question. Can you add hyperlinks on the text sections? Yes, absolutely. So let's go back to one of the emails. You can say you can join or you can check out this product by clicking here. What you would do is highlight this and then come here to where it has the link, and it's going to highlight the text. Click here and it would be, you would add the text here. Say changes. So now this part is can be clicked inside the text of the email. Okay. Great. All right. Any other questions? If not, then I'm going to wish you all a very happy weekend. And um, do we need to have our own email list? Yes, you would. So the two parts of effective email marketing is building a list and then selling to the list, and then selling again and again and again to your email list. So what we have right now is a great solution for sending out emails. However, you would have to build your email list, and the way to build it is through the landing pages, sending people to your landing page and having them subscribe to be part of your email list. With that said, there are new features coming out next week. We'll definitely have an announcement. Make sure to keep your eyes open for in your inbox for the email about those new features, and we'll also have another meetup like this to go through them and talk about them and show you a live demo on how to use them at that time. Great. So thank you everyone for taking the time today to come to this live Q&A, and have a great weekend and wish you all the best with your Etsy stores.
Thanks, Assad.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.